Hi everyone, it's Teresa Green with Slow Pass Wellness, and I just got back from a walk and I wanted to do just a real quick little video reminding people of how pleasant just a small amount of exercise every day can be and how helpful it can be. So in Chinese medicine we talk about qi, and I'm sure most people have heard that word. Qi is the pinyin spelling for it, and it basically means the part of you that's alive, the animating force. We call it energy as sort of a shorthand term. Basically the part that makes you different from someone who's not living is qi. And so we have a saying that if there's pain, then there is a blockage of qi, or qi is not moving properly. And basically that can be any kind of pain. That can be physical pain or emotional pain, or just kind of that despair of life kind of pain. It's where something that should feel like it's flowing and moving well is not. And that can, the kind of emotional feeling you get with that is when say someone cuts you off in traffic, or when you're trying to move towards a goal and it seems like everything gets in your way and you get that kind of feeling. And it can show up in things like grieving or depression, where you just feel like you're not getting through it. It's like if you have a loss and you're grieving it, and that's normal, that's natural. You're supposed to grieve losses, but you feel like you kind of get stuck in it and you just kind of can't get to where you feel like a hope in the middle of all of this grief. That's qi getting stuck. And qi getting stuck is one of the things that exercise is really, really good for. The way I describe it is when you're moving, it's kind of like you're actually helping, you're shifting, and you feel the energy moving. So like they talk about if your muscles get kind of tight and you do just a real light exercise. If you're going to do something more strenuous, you probably need to do some stretching or some warm up first, so that you do the exercise before the exercise. So you do something non-strenuous to warm everything up, and then you stretch so that you can do the more strenuous thing. But for what I'm talking about a nice walk like I just had. Walked about a mile out in the sunshine, not super fast. I felt the wind, I saw the birds. It was very, very pleasant, and it made me feel really good. I had been feeling sort of a little bit just kind of cranky about stuff. I didn't really know why, and the walk completely took that away, and I just felt wonderful. And that's what we talk about when we talk about moving qi. It just kind of helps your body get through things that feel a little stuck. Sometimes if you feel a little stiff physically, a walk can help loosen that up. They've actually talked about for people with chronic pain issues, things like fibromyalgia or even rheumatoid arthritis, that a reasonable, moderate exercise program has been shown in studies to give people a lot of relief from that. They've shown that exercise can be in mild depression. It can actually be as effective or more effective than medication. I know when I was having chemotherapy, they strongly encouraged me to exercise. They said that it would help my body it helped the chemo to kill cancer cells better, and it helped my body to recover and have fewer side effects from the chemotherapy. Now they know that exercise has a huge part to play in longevity. They've known for years that it has a lot to do with blood sugar maintenance, that when you're exercising, you actually tend to have less insulin resistance. So exercise is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. I encourage people to, when they are, especially if they're just starting out an exercise program, to not overdo it. There's one set of ideas where challenging yourself is great because you meet that challenge and it increases your confidence, but then there's the other side of the coin where you do too much and you get sore and you feel bad, or you actually injure yourself, and then you're very discouraged and you can't exercise. So I encourage people to, if you want to do exercise, if you have a serious chronic condition, that you check with your doctor first, make sure it's okay. If you have trouble with specific joint pain or something like that, then in addition to checking with your doctor, check with someone who knows about exercise, at least with somebody who's an exercise coach, like a fitness coach kind of person, or a physical therapist, someone who knows which movements are safe for you to do and which ones could result in more injury. But if you're just someone, average person, doesn't have anything super bad wrong with them one way or the other, you just want to exercise, then try some walking. Try a little gardening. Try something that's just a moderate thing. You don't have to immediately worry about getting your cardio rate up a certain amount or something like that. Just have your body start feeling like the body of someone who exercises. And then you can do all the research into how high your heart rate should get, and how long you should walk, and how long you need to do exercise to get some of the specific benefits that you may be looking for. But just to get the idea of exercise as a fun, wonderful, rejuvenating, energizing thing is the beginning of a lifetime of a healthy exercise habit. So look outside. If you're like we are today, you may have a beautiful, beautiful day to get out and exercise. And if you don't, then, think about getting an umbrella and taking a nice little stroll in the rain, or going and putting on a book on tape and getting on a treadmill at the gym. And give yourself the gift, instead of thinking of it as a duty or a burden, give yourself the gift of giving yourself some movement to help your body process any of the stresses that you may be going through, so that you can have a more enjoyable life. Thank you for listening, and please like or share the video if you find it helpful, and feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to contact me to find out more about Slow Path Wellness, my wellness practice, there's a link down at the bottom of in the description, and you can click from there and go to my contact form, and we can connect. Have a great day.